What is good and welcome back. Now we have 3 games for you guys in this episode, and then it is free agency time. Also, we have some cutscenes, so the cutscenes will be very juicy and very exciting to watch. So let's get straight into this game. And this is my second to last game of this season. Now in this game we are playing the Chicago Bulls, and they are led by Derrick Rose and Paul Gasol. Now they are in the East as well, and they're going to be a very hard opponent for us if we do meet them in the playoffs. They are a very good defensive team. They have Joakim Noah, who is a very good defensive center. So we will see how this game goes, and those 2 free throws were knocked down. So later on in this quarter, and you guys already know I barely play any minutes, so there's about 35 seconds left, and I'm guarding Dunleavy, who kicks the ball out to Aaron Brooks, takes the shot, and misses it. I grab the rebound, and I dribble down the court. Now I do a spin move, wide open in the paint, and what a dunk! It is bang time. Everybody move out the way because I'm coming through. Now this is the second quarter. 21-19 is the score. Pull-up jumper is good after hitting all parts of the rim. 9 points, 2 rebounds, no assists so far in this game, and that is a very good first half for me. I do average about 8 points a game, so I am already above my average before the end of the first half, and there you guys do see a sick dish I just played. Now we moved all the way into the fourth quarter, and there's about a minute and 37 seconds left. The score is 78-75, and we are winning. 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist for me. I pass the ball to Mahinmi, takes a shot, and Mahinmi knocks down the jumper, so that is another assist. So with only a minute left, Derrick Rose has the ball, and he's trying to control his offense. They're only down by 3 points. The ball is passed to Taj Gibson, who does knock down the shot, so that is 80-79. And now we move later on into this quarter. 86-82 is the score. We are winning, and they need a 3-point shot. Jimmy Butler takes a shot, and Jimmy Butler misses it. Jordan Hill grabs the rebound, and there I am with the ball, passing it to Paul George, who is going to hold on to the ball, get fouled, and there's 1.1 second left on the clock. This game is all but over after these 2 free throws. So after that free throw was made, 88-82 is the final score of this game. And we have momentum moving on into our next game.
Cece.
Hey, how are you?
Good to see you again.
My pleasure.
Freak. Great game last night.
That's what I do, right?
Indeed. Have a seat. Pagnotti.
How you doing?
Thought you'd be selling used cars by now.
Funny, comedian. I thought you would have invested in some new clothes, being a team owner and all. I see you still rocking that Goodwill look.
Freak, what are you hanging around with this guy for? You know he's bad company, right?
Got no choice. He helps me pay the bills. Plus, our mother loves him.
Thank you all for coming by on such short notice.
You're welcome.
So you know why we're here, right?
Not really.
You want to negotiate an extension for Freak, right?
Well, since you mentioned it, your client is quickly becoming a liability for this organization.
We've already put a plan in place that's going to address all your concerns
please,
and issues.
Let me finish. Thank you. Myself, the front office, and the coaches are not satisfied with the adjustments you've made in your life off the court. I personally warned you about the company you keep, and we're fed up with the late nights and showing up late to shoot-arounds and the bad press and the incident at the nightclub. I told you Vic was going to be your downfall, and I was right. Something has to change now, or we're not going to need your services any longer.
If this is about that Twitter stuff, Vic was playing. Okay, it was a joke.
It's not about that. It's everything.
But like I told you before, Vic is my best friend. I can't just cut him off. He's practically family.
Not really.
What exactly are you trying to say?
I'm not trying to say anything, Dom. I'm saying it. Freak and his friend Vic are a problem for me and this organization. And I called you in here to figure out how we all together can fix this problem. And right now, I'm only seeing one solution.
I agree that Freak may need to make some adjustments in his personal life off the court, but that's a learning process. We both know that. But this almost sounds like a threat. And Dom Pagnotti doesn't take too kindly to threats. Is this a threat?
Call it what you will.
We all know that Vic is a problem. The only person who doesn't seem to realize that is my brother. I'm sorry, bro, but enough is enough.
I don't have a problem with what you're saying. I have a problem with how you're saying it. Now, I know we can come to some understanding without all the ultimatums or threats.
Can we all come to a understanding, a compromise?
No, no more compromises. I already warned Freak. I told you. Don't be a hero. Cut that zero. It's cut Vic loose, or we trade Freak. It's that simple.
Fine, we'll go sign with another team.
Good luck with that, Pagnotti. Because of Vic, Freak's reputation precedes him.
No, because of Freak's God-given talent, his reputation precedes him.
Everybody's been talking. Dom, you know how this works. This is not about you and me and our history. This is about your client. Help him.
You talking as if I'm invisible. You talking around me, about me, but not to me. Vic has always had my back. And I've given this team everything I got. I practice hard. I play hard. Yeah, some nights I got it, some nights I don't. Some days I might even show up a little late to shoot arounds. But every time I'm on that court, I've always given my best. And I see how it is, though. I mean, us players got to be loyal to you, but you don't have to be loyal to us players. Try to give me some father and son talk, talking about how you love your players and how you look up for them. Come on, man. You trying to cut me off like you cut off Izzy. Don't you have people loyal to you no matter what? People you can't cut off? Well, that's me and Vic. Vic and me. Y'all insist, really. They could tell me stop hanging with Vic. What makes you think they won't tell me stop talking to you? You remember in 7th grade, some guys were trying to jump me over some girl. Vic was the one to get some friends just to walk me home. And when they came, we went at it, but I wasn't alone. When I got my scholarship, it was Vic who put the word on the streets that nobody should mess with me because I had a future. Vic was protecting me. And sir, I know Vic is crazy. But before all the hype and the lights, media, fans, it was just me and Vic. He's always been there. I mean, if y'all don't like that, I don't know what to say.
It hurts me to say this, but I see his point. What you don't understand is that the league doesn't have your back anymore. Not like they used to. They try, but it's too much. Social media has changed everything. And this last incident with Vic, that was the final straw.
It was a joke.
It wasn't funny. You know it wasn't a joke. Vic was defending you, stepping in to protect your honor by attacking another teammate like that? Talking about his manhood, his wife, his kids, his family, so you can be the big dog on the court? That's uncalled for.
And they all know your relationship with Vic, so they think it's coming from you.
But that's the media blowing everything out of proportion as usual.
It's not just the media. He's attacking other players, other teams. He's out of control. Vic just doesn't know how to behave.
We got guys on our squad who don't want to be here because of that beef. There is no place for that kind of inappropriate behavior in this league. If you can't trust your teammates, who can you trust?
What Vic is doing isn't right. He's bringing you down, and people can see it. I see how all the other players are looking at you. Oh, it's not cool. It's not cool at all.
What, don't talk to him? Don't hang with him?
You do what you got to do. That's your call. But let me tell you this. You asked me if I had friends that I couldn't cut off? Yeah, I did for a while. Friends, business partners, girlfriends, wives, family that I thought I couldn't cut off. But I learned that sometimes you got to make the hard decisions. I mean, some of these people, they were just bad for me. They were bringing me down. They weren't making me better. They were good for the time that they were there, but I grew up, not in age and maturity, but in mind and spirit. I was ready for the next level in my life. And I'll be honest with you, I've been on the receiving end of that. I've been cut off before myself, and yeah, it hurt at the time. But looking back, they were doing the right thing for me. Just don't tell my ex-wife that, Pagnotti.
So what's the next move?
The next move is Freaks. It always has been. The question is he ready and willing to do what needs to be done?
This is messed up.
You take a moment to think about it, but think long, think wrong. The snafu should have been cleaned up a long time ago. With or without you, we got games to win.
Freak, you gotta handle your business.
Okay, we've all said our piece. You might cut me off as your manager, but I will always be your sister. Twin, this is on you. I might not like it, but I will respect any decision you make. Yvette, please.
Cece,
Yvette,
where's Dom?
I had him call you.
Why?
I'm gonna cut right to the chase. My brother is deeply in love with you, and I'm ready to put our differences aside if you are.
Really?
On a string.
I'm with it.
Team Freak.
Team Freak.
All right, so if you're gonna be down with the team, I gotta show you the dap.
The dap.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, like this.
Oh.
1, 2, 3, shoot,
Shoot.
swish.
Swish.
Yeah. Again.
Like,
Mm-hmm.
oh, okay. 1, 2, 3, swish.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Like that.
Cool, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so my team owner had some very interesting words to say to me. I did not really like what he had to say, but I have to respect his decision and respect his words. But at least there is some good signs that my girlfriend and my sister are becoming friends. So that is something good to take upon that last cutscene. Now it is 18-16, and we are down by 2 points with about 33 seconds left on the clock. I pass the ball to Rodney Stuckey, who gives it right back to me, and I'm guarded by OJ Mayo. A step back three is missed. And Vasquez comes down the court with the ball and passes it to Jared Bayless, who is just dribbling and still dribbling and is holding on to the ball. Jabari Parker now has the ball. And he feeds it right back to Jared Bayless, who takes the three-point shot, and he misses the three-point shot to end the quarter. So we do end this first quarter 18-16, down by 2, with 3 more quarters left to come back and hopefully do our thing. So let's jump later into the second quarter. 2 minutes and about 34 seconds left. 28-29 is scoring. We are up by 1 basket. I have no points, but I have a rebound and an assist. It has not been the best shooting game for me, but here I drive to the basket and I get fouled. That is an and-1 bucket. And OJ Mayo, you gotta get big, my guy. Get to the gym and get stronger, because I use my force and my strength to get to the basket and get that bucket. So with the free throw attempt, it is up. Green means money, so it is good. And that is an and-1 opportunity for me. 32-30 is the score. 53 seconds on the clock. There's barely any time left in this half, but Jared Bayless attacks the basket and scores to tie the game all up at 32. Now once again, OJ Mayo is on me, and he is applying more pressure than before.
Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game.
I call for a screen. Pick and roll it is. Solomon Hill knocks down the shot. That is my first assist of the game.
More than enough room to get that shot off. Now here's Mayo. 11 points last.
Now here's Solomon Hill, and he kicks the ball out to me, and I'm dribbling up the court. I pass it right back to Solomon Hill, jump shot, and it is good again. We are finding chemistry between the two of us. Solomon Hill and I are connecting, so it is. I have 3 points, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, and probably my best assist game of the season. I take a 3-point shot, and you guys already know I've been practicing my range all off season, so that is a knockdown 3. 6 points, 2 rebounds, and 4 assists so far. OJ Mayo gets the ball. OJ Mayo gets blocked. But then I am there, and I give up the and-1 bucket. I do need to work on my speed just a little bit better and my foot positioning so I can get in a better position and not get called for a foul. So there's John Henson at the free throw line, and John Henson knocks down the free throw. I dribble to the basket, and OJ Mayo, step back. Jordan Hill dunks it home. 5 points and 5 assists recorded in one game. First time this season that has happened. Now, once again, I take another 3 and I knock that one down. 11 points, that is my season high. With the final shot of the game, I take it and I miss it. We were down by 3 points, and I had an opportunity to tie up the game, but I did miss the final shot. I did have 11 points, though, which is my season and obviously my NBA career high because this is my first NBA season. But that is something that I can look upon and say that I did a good job in that aspect of the game. And now we are going to move into our playoff game. We're going to be versing the Miami Heat. The Miami Heat are led by Dwayne Wade, who is a Hall of Fame basketball player. We all know Dwayne Wade has won multiple rings. One ring with Shaquille O'Neal and also LeBron James. He is a very good player and basically unstoppable, and it's going to be a long day for us if we try to contain him. Time for me to go to work. Justin Winslow, the rookie, is on me, and so this is a rookie matchup right here. I dribble to the basket, Birdman cannot handle me, and I miss the shot. Amini gets the rebound, puts it back up, I grab the rebound, put it back up, and finally, there is a score on that slop. So far for me in this game, and the first quarter is coming to an end. Rodney Stuckey with the shot, and that was great ball movement by this Pacer offense. 23-17 is the score at the end of the first quarter.
I'm not really focused on the future right now. I'm just taking things one step at a time, believing it'll all work out in the end. But right now, I'm just focused on being the best teammate I could be.
So you guys do know I will be becoming a free agent after this game. After our playoff series, I have a very hard choice to make. It comes down to not just where I want to play my basketball, but who's going to pay me the money. So we all know how much these athletes make, and they make a lot of money. But it comes down more than just money. They have families, they have friends, and they have to decide where they want to live. Now, moving on to a different location doesn't just mean, I'm going to be playing basketball for that team. It means they have to live and they have to feel that city and that state every single day. And this is going to be a very difficult situation. After the knockdown free throw, 39-35 is the score, and this second quarter is winding down. Dwayne Wade has the ball, and Dwayne Wade throws an alley-oop to Gerald Green, and you guys know Gerald Green has the bunnies, and that was a reverse alley-oop dunk by Gerald. Dragic has the ball, keeps the Birdman, and Birdman gets blocked, but Dragic gets the ball back. Justin Winslow stands at the three-point line and knocks down the three-point shot. That man is on fire right now. 85-67 in this fourth quarter. 2 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists for me. And this game seems just about over. We are down by 18 points, and it's a long way back with only a minute left. But there I am, and I drive to the basket. A run-up jumper, and that is good. 4 points for me in this playoff game. And I have a lot of work to do to improve. Joe Green kicks it out to Bosch. Bosch to Winslow. Winslow to Wade. Wade is backing down George Hill. Turnaround jumper. He misses it. I grab the board. And there's nothing left, so I chuck the ball up on the buzzer. I missed the shot, and we lose 89-71 in this hard-fought game. But it wasn't good enough, and we are bounced out the playoffs.
So critical, and you know they'll want to ride this wave into game 2. And time
Money isn't everything to you, freak. And I find it hard to say this, but I've grown to respect that in you. You're a man of conviction. But it's my responsibility to point out the consequences of that way of thinking. Now, for you, winning is everything, but winning isn't something you could do alone. It requires excellent, or at the very least, competent coaching, contributing teammates, and God willing, good health. And we all know that's not a guarantee. Now, the reality is you're not in control of any of those other factors, but if you, as the star player, fail to win and deliver a championship, you will be held responsible. You will be scapegoated, you will be villainized, and you will be punished accordingly. So when you say to me that as a free agent, all you care about is being in the best position to win, I understand what you mean. But again, that's not only up to you. Now, I'm gonna call my guy at Apollo Jets. I'm gonna get us a private plane for this tour. I promise you're gonna love the free agency experience. Now, your relationship with Vic has unfortunately cost us in some of these negotiations. We had 10 teams interested, we now only have 3. But thankfully, you wised up when it came to Vic. Have you been in contact with Vic? Yo, freak, look at me.
He still has one of my cars, Dom.
What did I tell you about the L word?
The L word? What is...
Loyalty. I don't know what kind of hold this Vic has over you, but it makes me scared. You're a free agent for the first time in your career, and the only person you need to be loyal to is you. You need to be an FOF. You need to be a friend of freak. Let's forget about winning without appropriate compensation and loyalty that hasn't been earned and isn't deserved. This is a tough business, freak. We need to be tougher. Come on.
CC?
Whew, Lord Jesus, I was about to blow a gasket. Okay, freak. Now, there are very few options on the table, and I want you to explore them all before making your final decision. Whatever you decide, it needs to be an informed decision, not an emotional one. The larger the markets, the greater resources at your disposal and exposure for you. But if you don't allocate these resources properly, then it's just a big spotlight on you as you lose.
Well, thank you kindly, big sis.
She's right, freak.
Thanks, Don.
Absolutely. Team freak. That's what we're about.
Oh, whoa, I don't know if I like this.
What?
Dom and CC high-fiving like that?
I mean, yeah, why you got so certain I'm gonna lose?
Whoa. No one thinks you're going to lose,
You
freak.
guys sure sound like it.
We just want you to select a franchise that has great coaching, super talent, exposure, but most importantly, a ton of cap space. If the team doesn't win and you're to blame, at least you won't be broke, capiche?
Capiche?
Also, you should make sure it's somewhere you want to raise a family, but no pressure.
You guys have made this decision so much easier.
What did Mom and Dad say?
You know what they said. I mean, but honestly, I'm torn. I've heard and listened to what you've all had to say. Don't take this the wrong way. There's just one person I haven't heard from, and that's Vic.
Oh, Lord, help us.
Yo, Vic, where you at? I've been trying to call you, man. Hit me back.
You know him. He's probably somewhere too loud to hear his phone.
I don't know. I think Vic's actually upset with me.
So it is free agency time. 2016 is here, and it is time for me to find where I'm going next. Now, my first team of choice. I mean, the Pacers want me back, 51%, but I'm going to have to say Portland Trailblazers. Portland lost LaMarcus Aldridge. They also lost Aaron Aflalo and Wesley Matthews. Damian Lillard is there by himself just chilling and cooling. So I think that it would be a cool, tandem of Damian Lillard and myself. So that is one spot that I would like to go to. Now, you guys do see the other interest and the minutes these guys are requesting to give me. So we are down to below 10 minutes. The Clippers want to give me only 9 minutes. What is 9? The Knicks want to give me 5? The Thunder give me 2? No. Okay, let's move back up to the top here. And we are going to find out where my second team is. And I think the Sacramento Kings will be the second team. I know they have Rudy Gay, but I think they put Rudy Gay at the 4 nowadays. So if that's the case, I can play the 3 for the Sacramento Kings. And they do have Rondo, which is one of my favorite point guards. And they do have the best, arguably, center right now in DeMarcus Cousins. The third team will be the Phoenix Suns. Now, the Phoenix Suns are a running gun team. And you guys do know I love to run and dunk the ball. So that is my third choice. So you guys do see the 3 teams that I selected, and one of these teams will be the team that I will go to. Now, you will find that out in the next episode, so I know, I'm sorry, you guys might want to see that now, but you got to stay tuned for the next episode to figure out where I'm going next. But I do hope you guys did enjoy this episode. Stay tuned for where I'm going next, and for many more videos coming out soon. But for now, you guys already know, I'm out.